share something really quickly, okay? Something that you guys, just some wisdom. Being alert in the spirit, being alert when you are sleeping, being alert in the spiritual realm is very important. If you ever notice that when you're in a dream or when you're in the spirit and you're asleep and you remember things, or you literally make decisions while you're in the spirit, or you're in a dream and you're so alert, you're like, okay, I'm not going to go in that direction because that direction is bad. Okay, I'm going to go into that direction, or I got to stay clear of that person. I'm not going to eat this. If you ever notice that you're so alert in the spirit and you're actually able to use discernment in the spirit, that is a good thing. Because when we hear in 1 Corinthians 12, the gift to distinguish between spirits, people only think that means distinguishing spirits in the physical realm. What people don't understand is being alert and having the gift to distinguish between spirits in the spiritual realm is way more important. Because when you learn how to distinguish between spirits in the spiritual realm first, you are going to be on point with your discernment in the physical realm. Why is that? Because everything starts off spiritual first before it's physical. Okay? We all have a spirit. All right? Now, anytime you notice that you're very alert in the spiritual realm, you can discern, okay, that's a monitoring spirit. Okay, that's a masquerading spirit. That is not who that person is claiming to be. That spirit is pretending to be someone. Or that is a witch because someone's trying to feed me food, but they know that if they come in as someone I know, I most likely will trust them and eat the food, versus if they come in as themselves, as a witch or a warlock, I will not eat the food. So, you know what? I'm not going to eat any food in the spiritual realm because I have to distinguish who the food is coming from, and I don't want to risk it. So I'm not going to eat any food in the spiritual realm. See, when you're in the spiritual realm and you are alert like this, or you're in a room and you're getting dressed in the spirit and you notice that there's someone else in the room and you're so alert, you know not to undress in that room. You know to leave the room to change your clothes, or you know to go into another room to change your clothes, or you know, okay, I'm not going to change anything in the spirit. That is called discernment. That is called being discerned in the spirit. Okay? When you are strong like this in the spirit, and you are wise like this in the spirit, you are going to be on top of receiving prophetic instructions. On top as in you are not going to miss anything God is trying to show you. God is trying to reveal to you. You are alert. That is a good thing, okay? If you ever notice that you're in a dream or you're in a spiritual realm and you're not able to make decisions on your own, as in you feel like there's some sort of manipulation, like someone is doing witchcraft, you have no control over your decisions, your mind, you're doing things in the spirit or in the dream that you would not normally do, and you know it's wrong, but you cannot stop yourself from doing it, that is witchcraft. That is hypnosis. That means that there is someone that may have tied you, or they may have binded your spirit at night, whether it be that same night or the night before, and you have to get up, rebuke, denounce, and cancel whatever it is that's going on, okay? But if you ever notice that you're not as alert and it feels like there's definitely something that is manipulating you and you're doing things that you don't normally do or saying things you don't normally do, yes, that's hypnosis. But you know what that means? When you get up from that, that means that you have to go into a fast. You have to go into a fast because you have to get back to that awareness, alertness. How do you get back to that alertness and that awareness? Yes, rebuke, denounce, and cancel. But the best way to get back to that alertness and that awareness in the spirit, to where you understand and you know what's going on and you're alert and you're discerned, fasting. Fasting is how you become stronger in the spirit. Fasting is how you become more alert in the spirit. Fasting is how you become more discerned in the spirit. why you notice whenever you're in a fast, maybe like the first day, let's just say you were going through that, okay, where you didn't have control of your mind, you're being manipulated in the spirit, you're waking up, you're counseling, rebuking, denouncing because there's things going on that you would not normally do, and you're like, man, how come I couldn't stop this? I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't stop it. It's like someone had control over me. And you wake up and you rebuke, you denounce it. Let's just say now you go into the fast and you're noticing the first day in your fast, you're still not as alert. And because you're fasting, someone's trying to feed you food in the spirit, you wake up, rebuke, denounce it, but you open your eyes, and even after you rebuke, denounce it and everything, you're still in your fast in the physical, right? You'll notice that the next day, you'll notice your alertness is coming back in the spirit, and you're able to control your actions, your thoughts, your motives in the spirit. And then you'll notice the third day of your fast, now you're super alert. You get it? Your discernment's sharper. That's because the first day of your fasting, you were breaking the stronghold. The second day of your fasting, you were breaking off whatever was lingering. The third day, it's already broken off. Now you're more wiser. You're more discerned. You understand. You're back to your alertness. You're back to being sharp when it comes to your discernment. Okay? So I want to share this with you guys. If you ever notice things like this happening in the spirit, where you're not as alert, you're not as discerned, and you're like, I want to be more discerned in the spirit, I want to be able to be more wise in the spirit, there's manipulation going on, there's things that I would not normally do happening in the spirit, you need to go into a fast to get back to your alertness. Okay? I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.